Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Darius Slay knows something happening about the Ravens. I know that was a long thing, but I'm going to break it down. Darius Slay, who has been quite open on his little podcast, I'd wish to get to his numbers. Hey! But on his podcast, he was talking about OBJ, Lamar, the Raven team, but he dropped a little nugget in there, which piqued the curiosity of the Ravens flock in its entirety. And let me tell you something right now. Y'all know where I'm going to go with this, but what first I'm going to do is I'm going to play the clip, then we're going to get into it. Because I think I know where he's leaning. And if he's leaning where I think he's leaning, and it happens, holy mother of pearl. You get me? So without further ado, let's get this party started and let's see what's popping.
As a receiver, and they trying to answer that with Odell. And I heard a lot of other news, but I'm going to keep them news to myself. That's probably want to go over there too, but I heard a lot of other stuff people want to go over there. But we going to stay tuned, and if I'm right, I'm going to tell y'all I was right. But I'm going to let y'all just sizzle y'all little spirit with that one. But yeah, man.
So what they're saying is there's somebody else that's trying to make their way to the Ravens. And the funny thing is that we found out that the Ravens were actually very, very on top of trying to get Courtland Sutton. You know, the big 6'4", 6'5" receiver that we talked about from the Denver Broncos. They were willing to give like a 4th-round pick to go get him, and they were trying to get him before they ever got Odell. And the Denver finally quieted down and soured on it, I guess, and said, you know, we're just going to keep him or whatever else. So they had to go to, find greener pastures, which was Odell Beckham Jr. But the Ravens are trying to make moves. I think this is a way, an olive branch to try to keep and retain Lamar. I think they're trying to make him happy, all while still trying to work out a deal for and with him. But here's the thing. This is where the story kind of becomes the Jungle Book. I think the player that he's talking about, because there's 2 players that he's close to. He's close to, I forgot his name. He played for Miami and he played for the Browns. Landry, Jarvis Landry. And he's also close with DeAndre Hopkins. That's right. D-Hop. One of the best catches we've ever seen. Dreadhead. Kyler Murray's security blanket. That guy. Let me tell you something right now. For everybody that's listening to this show right now, let me tell you something right now. I can't give enough adjectives to describe what the Raven flock would do if that ever came to fruition. People will talk about mines exploding, screaming, rolling on the ground, splashing water in the air. No. I'm talking something much more violent. I'm talking people would make mosh pits of purple mud and absolutely gouge at each other's flesh in harmony and happiness and joy. Do you understand? This would be the biggest move. I don't care what happens after outside of Lamar Jackson signing an extension, not an extension no more, a full-on contract, that would be the biggest news that the NFL has to offer this entire offseason. You get what I'm saying when I say that? That means all the way back to September, this will be the biggest news, and it will be trending all throughout the summer. There will be picks. There will be changes. Vegas will have the Ravens in certain places. Everybody then will be even more in tune to what's happening with Lamar. Bro, it would be pandemonium. And let me tell you this right now. with this platform, I would go absolutely berserk. My insides would call out to my ancestors as they yell in adulation of the acquirement of one such talented as DeAndre Hopkins. And I will turn and I will say, Lamar, I can only hope the best for you, my bro. And I want you to get all the money you deserve. And I will say to EDC, give him what he wants. Give him what he's earned. Give him what he deserves. I need him here. Do you understand? Oh my God. Oh, bro, listen, I'll be real with you. You have to understand what this would do to the NFL. It would turn the NFL on its head. Because what would happen is that every narrative that has been used against Lamar will have to come to head. You see, if Lamar comes out and has another MVP level season, which, it's all known that he will, and let's say he leads the league in passing touchdowns again. He's already done it once. Let's say he throws for 50 touchdowns, maybe more. Let's say he throws for 4,000 to 5,000 yards. On top of it, he can run and get at least 700-800 yards in his sleep on the ground. It would be historically, analytically, statistically, the greatest season a QB has ever had. And we would all be witnesses to it. The salivating nature of the glands in my mouth region is already overworking. Because all these teams, all those execs, those secret execs for those teams would be barbecue chicken. It would be Nightmare on Elm Street type level nightmarish. Do you understand? I'm telling you. These execs that be like, oh, he's not that good, or, he's not that guy, and, the ball doesn't fly as good as it should do, and all these other guys are better than him. They will be sounding the alarm bell in all of their buildings. And you know what would happen? Atlanta, Colts, Washington, you would have to sit there. You would have to sit there and know that you had a shot at this man and you whiffed. You let it down. You absolutely missed. And now you have to watch in absolute unmitigated horror as he wrecks and rips through the annals of NFL lore. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here for all of it. Because what a lot of you don't understand is, if Lamar gets those weapons, you're not going to get laughing Lamar. You're not going to get kikiing Lamar. You're going to get pissed off Lamar. You're going to get annoyed Lamar. You're going to get a vexed Lamar. You're going to get a slighted Lamar. And we all know, he takes things to heart. He knows what he's accomplished. He wants to be gauged and looked at for his merit. And his merit has been overlooked, has been laughed at, has been something of a comedic value in the eyes of people that make decisions for multiple teams. Okay. There's an old saying, if you don't give me heaven, then I'll give you hell. And let me let you understand something. Lamar Jackson is already smelling like brimstone. Those are bars! His eyes. If you want to know, if you look at a Lamar Jackson type, like me, like usually you guys get the absolute energetic nitro, right? But there's different sides of me. Y'all haven't seen the other sides of me. And usually you can see those other sides through my eyes. My eyes are the windows into what I'm feeling, what I am thinking, what I am contemplating. Look at Lamar's eyes. Even when he was in the club, everyone's like, woo, woo, raise the roof. Play that 50 Cent. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. My mind got what you need. He in the getting drunk. All that stuff. They're all partying, popping bottles. He's focused. That's him. Look at his eyes. His eyes. He's annoyed. He'd be happy. Of course he's happy to get OBJ. Of course he's happy if he gets to DeAndre Hopkins, but he's annoyed. He's annoyed that he's being forced to prove more than any other player in his position. He's annoyed that everything that he's achieved is being looked down upon or taken for granted. He's annoyed that no matter everything that he's accomplished in the NFL, it counts for nothing. His legacy, his loyalty being thrown into question every turn that the media and these NFL execs and even fans get to do. Every single turn, it's thrown into question. So what you're getting is you're not getting a normal Lamar. No. You're getting a Lamar that's going to try to rip everybody to shreds. You think that he's going to stop scoring now and sit on the sideline with a smile and say, hey, let's just come out with a win? No. No. He's going to try to embarrass you. You see, if he's up by 40, he's going to try to make it 60. And then he'll smile. He'll smile at your demise. He'll smile at the pummeling that you're taking. See, the worst thing you could do to somebody that is good is force them to be bad. Because good people, usually, they know how to be bad. They know how to. They just control themselves. They never go there. You understand? They just never go there. What you're going to get from a Lamar be historical. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous what he does to these teams, to these organizations, to the NFL. And I'll even go as far as saying this. If Lamar Jackson plays for the Ravens next year, because none of us know, and he has DeAndre Hopkins, OBJ, and Bateman healthy, I will have him. I'm going to tell you this right now so you could clip it. I would have him throwing for 5,000 yards. I will have him throwing for 50-plus touchdowns. I will have him rushing for 800-plus yards. And I will also have him winning the MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. And I would have him going down at an opportunity to have the second undefeated season in NFL history. Take it or leave it. I don't care how you feel. I think the players know. The players know. And you fans that are watching, you should know too, because if he's playing your team and you're on one of those teams that he felt slighted in, be ready to be embarrassed. And that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you hear it me and you know I appreciate it. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I love when you guys comment. I comment back. Just be respectful to people's differing opinions, and we're all good over here. And if you would like to donate monetarily to this platform to watch it grow, to help it reach higher heights, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a QR code for a Cash App. You can also find the same Cash App in the description of every video that we do, and it will be $, The Wunderkind Show. Now available in all of the descriptions of every video now will be the Patreon for the Wunderkind Show. It will give you access to the Discord of the Wunderkind Show. You'll also get questions from subscribers, and you will also be able to get certain live events that will not be available to other people. So once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.